Shalom. It's your brother Lahab coming at you again with a quick lesson, quick little sit down. And I'm going to entitle this video, um, A Wise Man Will Hear. And before I get into anything, I want to start off by giving infinite honor, infinite glory to the Most High and His Son, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodesh, and double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone who push this truth 100%, and peace and blessings to the Hakim up under the elders pushing the same truth throughout the four winds with all faith, sincerity, and diligence. To you we say Shalom. And yeah, I'm going to entitle this video again, A Wise Man Will Hear, because that's right, man. That's what the scriptures say. A wise man will hear, and with hearing comes understanding, man. You paying attention, and you also doing what a wise man will tell you, man. Especially your elders, man. Our elders. That starting with the elders and apostles on down, and with the elders in your camp. If you're in a camp, and if you just watching this video, my advice to you would get with the nearest GMS camp near you, and sup with them brothers, man. And let them build you up, man. So you can get you some understanding and get you some knowledge, man. Because like the title again say, a wise man will hear. You know what I'm saying? Let me get right into it with the scriptures. Alright, this is Proverbs chapter 1, and I'm gonna start it. I'm gonna just get right into it. Start at verse 5. Just get verse 5. Proverbs chapter 1, verse 5. A wise man will hear. And that's right, man. You are a wise person. You are a wise man, shall I say. If you will hear these laws, statutes, and commandments, you will hear these scriptures, and if you will hear correction, man, when needed and if needed, and take it in cheerfully, man, and lovingly, man, because if you get corrected from a brother, man, that's all love, man. That's all love, man. That brother is doing what he's supposed to do, man. And wise men take correction. It says a wise man will hear and will increase learning, and with hearing these scriptures, man, it increases your learning, man. You're taking it in, and you're taking the correction, man. That will increase learning. It says, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsel. And when you get that understanding, the only men that you're gonna want to deal with now is the wise counsel, man, which is your Akim. You're gonna want to always be amongst wise counsel. Let me see. With that wise counsel, man, you have your elders in there too. You know what I'm saying? And you have to acknowledge them, man, and you have to want to learn from them, because they've been doing it longer, so give them the respect that they deserve, man. Matter of fact, this is Ecclesiasticus chapter 8, verse 9. It says, miss not the discourse of the elders, for they also learned of their fathers, and of them thou shalt learn understanding, and to give answer as need requireth, man. And that's right, man. We can't miss the discourse of our elders. We have to acknowledge them, and we have to give them the respect that they deserve, man. And that also comes with wisdom. And like back to the title, man, a wise man will hear. You know, a wise man will take in anything that his elders have, man, or that wise counsel. You know, and I'm gonna read that scripture over again just to clarify it again. This is Proverbs chapter 1, verse 5. A wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsel. You know, that wise counsel being your Akim, man, you know, your elders of your Akim, all of that, you know. And got some more. Alright, this is the book of still in Proverbs chapter 2, and I'm going to start at verse 1. It says, my son, if thou wilt receive my words and hide my commandments with thee. Verse 2. So that thou incline thine ear unto wisdom. Once again, a wise man will hear. A wise man will hear. What a wise man will hear. You know, and what it said. So that thou incline thine ear unto wisdom, and apply thine heart to understanding. You know, and apply your mind to understanding, man. Because what comes with inclining your ear and hearing, man, you're taking it in. You're not only just listening, you know what I'm saying, you're paying attention, you're soaking it in, man. You know, you're taking it in fully, you know, willingly getting the understanding. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said thine heart, and apply thine heart to understanding, apply thy mind to understanding, you know, actually understanding and registering it, man. You know, that wisdom, man. It says, verse 3, yea, if thou criest after knowledge and lifted up thy voice for understanding, you know, if you searching, you know what I'm saying, searching after, you know, knowledge, you know, being diligent, you know, constantly enduring, studying, praying, fasting, you know, whatever you can do best of your ability, man, after this knowledge, and lift up thy voice for understanding. You know, verse 4, if thou seekest her as silver and searchest for her as for hid treasures, you know, seeking, man, seeking the Lord, you know, seeking understanding, you know, like someone, like a treasure hunter searching for a treasure. And like the scriptures say, if thou seekest her as silver and searchest for her as for hid treasures, you know, kind of like what pirates used to do, man. You know, wanting to search for treasures and shit, man. You should want to be doing that with these scriptures, man. Wanting to get to know your heritage, wanting to get to know everything about your people, man. You know, your heritage, your history. You know, you should just want to be able to soak in as much knowledge as you want, man. I mean, so like soak in as much knowledge as you can, you know. It says, verse 5, then shalt thou understand the fear of the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, and find the knowledge of the Most High. And that's right, man. You know, if you're searching diligently, you know what I'm saying, and striving hard as you can for this truth, man, and working as hard as you can, you know, balancing it out however it may go, you know, the Lord is gonna give it to you, man. Like I said, then shalt thou understand the fear of the Lord and find the knowledge of the Most High. You know, you're gonna find the knowledge, man, that you're seeking for. The Lord is gonna give it to you. In verse 6, for the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua giveth wisdom. He gives you wisdom, man. He gives it to you. If you put in that effort, you put in that work, He's gonna give it to you. Verse Oh, Salaki, still in the same verse. Out of his mouth cometh knowledge and understanding. And that's right, man. Out of his mouth comes knowledge and understanding. You know, out of these scriptures. You know, and that comes with a wise man hearing, man. Because out of that mouth, you gotta hear it. You gotta hear those words. You gotta soak it in. You gotta take it in, man, to receive it. Verse 7. He layeth up sound wisdom for the righteous. He is a buckler to them that walk uprightly. That's right, man. That's right. Verse 8. He keepeth the path of judgment and preserveth the way of the saints. Verse 9. Then shalt thou understand righteousness and judgment and equity, yea, every good path. When wisdom entereth thine heart, and knowledge is pleasant unto the soul. And that's right, man. You know, back to the main point, a wise man will hear, man. A wise man will soak in all the knowledge that he can get. And that's how you understand, and that's getting tongue-tied, Salakia. And that's how you build yourself up, man. You know, by taking in the wise counsel, taking in the wise correction, man. You know, and with that, you know, Lord willing, this was edifying, had good edification. I want to close out by giving infinite honor, infinite glory to the Most High and His Son, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Rakal Kodash. And double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who push this truth to 100%. And peace and blessing to the Akim up under the elders, pushing the same truth throughout the four corners with all faith, sincerity, and diligence. To you we say Shalom.